What's up, YouTube? After yesterday, Apple released iOS 14.2 Developer Beta 2 to developers. They have now released public beta to
Backyard to a free Wi-Fi
this iPhone 7 needs to shush.
YouTube now.
So they have released the update for the developers yesterday. Now they released a public beta testers. You're like, Austin, why is it like 4 something gigs on your phone? Because I'm coming from 14.0.1. I'm running this beta today because of the fact of this. This is my iPhone 7. Now, y'all know I was covering iOS. I was covering VoiceOver at the beginning of iOS and how laggy it was. Listen to this.
News.
Now, if we go in here and go to settings and go
Accessibility.
to accessibility,
VoiceOver.
we use a different voice that actually takes more advantage of the processor. Oops, I just turned VoiceOver off. But here, I just do an accessibility shortcut.
Voice set pronunciation. Voice. Tom.
We'll go to
button.
We'll go to Alex.
Using 800. Alex. Using 800. Selected.
And then go back home.
FaceTime. Cal. Mail. Map. Weather. Stock. News. Clock. TV.
Runs better than my iPhone 11 running 14.0.1. Now the build number ends in the letter E, so we're getting closer to a final release. So that's good news. If you want to run it, I would, if you want to fix the VoiceOver problem, then yes, it will. And here is, for example, oh, by the way, shout out to the person that commented that, by the way, asking me about the public beta. It's, speaking of, I'm about to have lunch, so I'm trying to get this done, but speaking of,
calendar, FaceTime,
iOS devices,
maps,
this iPad mini 4 here,
settings.
Look at this. It can load settings quicker now.
Accessibility. Well, accessibility.
It's actually usable now.
Magnify, zoom, off, VoiceOver, on.
Well, go over to here.
Braille, button, verbosity, Braille, speech, button.
Speech.
Use pitch, pronunciations, voice, Tom, and
Voice.
Download Allison, English, Alex.
Alex.
Alex, using 800. Selected, Alex, using home, setting.
Then we go over to here.
FaceTime. News. News.
It's a little bit laggy than the 7, but that's a hardware limitation. The 7's got an A10 chip, while the iPhone or the iPad Mini 4 has an A8 chip that's overclocked. So this is what we're looking at. iOS 14.0.1. It's good and all on a serious note, but if you really want to get your VoiceOver bug that's happening to certain Apple devices where VoiceOver is actually laggy fixed, then I would update to this. Right now, as I've been testing it for 24 hours on the iPads and everything, it's been running pretty good. I'm not going to say it's 100% good because, I mean, they did not find, there's no, with the release notes, there is no problems that Apple is actually having with this update. So there's like no known issues. There is one, but it's with Find My, and that's been happening since 14.0, and Apple actually did not know about that, but I submitted that as a feedback. So if you want to download it and you have the public beta profile installed, I'll leave a link to the public beta site down in the description. You can go to beta.apple.com, install the configuration profile, enter your passcode. If you want to reboot, if it don't show up, then reboot your device. If it shows up and you don't have to reboot, then you can go ahead and hit that download and install. It'll show your you'll type in your passcode if your device has a passcode. If you're coming from 14.0.1 to the current to this beta on an iPhone 11,
iOS 14.2 public beta 2, Apple Inc. 4.43 gigabytes.
It is 4.43 gigabytes, but I see no problem in updating. Yes, I said I'm done with betas on my primary, but see, the VoiceOver bugs VoiceOver has really gotten improvement with beta 2, and I hope Apple keeps going this way. Y'all know my stance on accessibility. So, without further ado, enough with me rambling on this video. You can go ahead and download it. I'll throw the link in the description for the iOS 14 beta profile, and I'll see y'all in my follow-up coming up on Saturday, which is, well, no, actually, My follow-up will be coming on Sunday. My live stream will be on Saturday, which, hint, hint, you can ask me. What you can ask me stuff about iOS 14.2 Beta 2. And also, it will be solo. It's my beginning of the month live stream. My end of the month live stream will be having a new guest on. I'm excited to bring this new person on. We will be doing it through Google Meet this time. So anyways, like I said, got some good things coming to the channel. I'm going to be making videos about the iPad 8th Gen, iPad Air 4, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, peace.